Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young man named Jack. Jack was a kind and ambitious young man, but he was plagued by fears and doubts. He had always dreamed of becoming a successful merchant, but he was constantly hesitant in making decisions, taking too long to weigh the pros and cons before taking action. One day, as Jack was walking through the forest, he came across an old and wise traveler who had been wandering the world for many years. The traveler noticed Jack's hesitation and offered him some advice. "Young man," said the traveler, "it is clear that you are burdened by fear and doubt. May I share with you a story that may help you overcome these obstacles?" Jack was intrigued and agreed to listen to the traveler's story. The traveler began. Once upon a time, there were two merchants. Both men were starting out in the same village, but their paths diverged in the way they approached their trade. The first merchant was quick to make decisions, taking risks and acting fast. The second merchant, on the other hand, was hesitant, constantly second-guessing himself and taking a long time to make a decision. Years passed, and the first merchant became wealthy and successful, traveling the world and making deals that brought him great wealth and success. Meanwhile, the second merchant remained poor and unsuccessful, always struggling to get by. "What do you think sets these two merchants apart?" asked the traveler. "It seems that the first merchant was brave enough to take risks and act quickly, while the second was held back by fear and hesitation," replied Jack. "Indeed," said the traveler. "Opportunities in life are like water flowing down a stream. If you hesitate, the opportunity will pass you by. The greatest successes are often born from taking risks and acting quickly." The traveler's words struck a chord with Jack, and he knew that he had to put the traveler's advice into practice. From that day on, Jack made a conscious effort to overcome his fears and doubts, and to act quickly when presented with opportunities. As Jack began to take risks, he made mistakes, but he also achieved great success. He became known as one of the most successful merchants in the village, and he was often sought after for advice by young entrepreneurs. One day, a young man approached Jack and asked for his advice. "I too am plagued by fear and doubt," said the young man. "What do you suggest I do?" Jack smiled and told the young man the story of the two merchants, encouraging him to overcome his hesitation, take risks, and follow his dreams. And so, the story of Jack and the two merchants serves as a reminder that success often comes to those who are brave enough to take action, and not let hesitation hold them back. The traveler's wisdom has been passed down from generation to generation, inspiring countless young people to follow their dreams and achieve great success. And as the sun set on the small village, and the stars twinkled in the sky, Jack drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the adventures and opportunities that awaited him in the future.